Super simple to make homemade coffee oil using the magical butter machine. Okay, a caffeine extract seems to be the big thing on the market today in the skincare industry. And you can easily make your own caffeine oil with just some beans, some coffee beans, and your choice of oil. Now I'm using grapeseed oil because that's what I like to use for my skincare. Now you can use avocado oil or just whatever oil you happen to like. So I'm just going to start out getting my coffee beans out. I'm going to start out, you really need dark roast. You could get ground coffee, but your beans is going to give you a much better product. So I'm going to start out with about a cup of coffee beans. And to this, I'm going to start adding my grapeseed oil. Now, I'm going to add just enough grapeseed oil to cover it by an inch. Now, I'm going to use my magical butter machine, so I'm going to need a minimum of 2 cups. So I'm going to start out and see what this comes up with, and I may have to add a little more. Looks like I have around 2 cups. Now this is just so simple to do. I'm just going to take off my head, pour this into my magic butter machine. I'm going to put my head on. I'm going to plug it up. I'm going to set my temperature for 160 degrees and I'm going to let this run for 2 hours. Now if this had been leaves or flowers, I would have probably done 130 at 1 hour or 2 hours, but because this is a nut or a bean, I'm doing it for 160 for 2 hours. Now I did not grind my beans first, as the magical butter machine will chop up the beans. Now it will not grind them, just chop them. I'm using whole beans because they will retain more of the nutrients and antioxidants better than coffee beans that have been previously ground. And because the coffee beans have been chopped and not ground, they will strain much better. Okay, it's been 2 hours and let's see what we've got. Strain it right through this right through this filter. Let this drip a little longer, but here we have our caffeine or our coffee oil. Okay, now it's all strained. All I've got to do is just take this off. I'll mark my jar with coffee, grapeseed oil, and the month and the year. Now I can also take a little bit and just put it in this little bottle, round bottle. Okay, and my coffee grapeseed oil is all ready to use. I can make lip scrubs, sugar scrubs, hair care products, just all kinds of things I can do with this coffee infused oil. Benefits of coffee oil: rich in antioxidants that fight free radicals and help prevent aging signs such as wrinkles and pigmentation. Contains caffeine that can improve blood circulation, reduce puffiness and dark circles under the eyes. Has anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties that can help soothe irritated skin and prevent infections. Can help moisture and strengthen the skin barrier by providing essential fatty acids such as linoleic acid. Can help control excess oil and improve the appearance of dark spots by regulating sebum production and inhibiting a melanin synthesis. You can easily make so many things with your coffee oil. I've got all kinds of recipes on my YouTube channel. But just to kind of get you started, you could make a coffee and sugar scrub. Half a cup of ground coffee, half a cup of sugar, brown or white, a fourth a cup of your homemade coffee oil you just made, 2 tablespoons of water or brewed coffee. Another thing would be easy to make is lip balm. 5 tablespoons of your coffee oil, 1 tablespoon of beeswax, but you would need 2 tablespoons of beeswax if you were making it in the tubes. My new book out, Homemade Medicines and Lotions Made Easy with the Magical Butter Machine. You can find it on Amazon, and I'll leave a link for you. And you might be an herbalist if you use the Magical Butter Machine to make infused herbal oils. Like, subscribe, and share so you don't miss my many recipes for herbal remedies.